Hey, what's up, my friends? So today I want to talk about an interesting concept I've been thinking about lately over the past couple of weeks. It's the difference between yoga and training and vice versa. Lots of people have asked me over the year, Kyle, what should I do? What would I like, what would fit me better? Yoga or training? Yoga or working out? Yoga or running? And I think there is a certain point where everybody has their own flavor of what type of exercise they practice or whatever they do. Everybody has their own personal choice. And I always urge anyone to, if you're attracted to that specific particular exercise, then go do it, because some exercise is better than no exercise. So at least go get started, right? So I've been doing a ton of yoga, Bikram yoga, hot yoga, hatha yoga over the past couple weeks, like every single day. Lost some weight. That's pretty cool. Trimming out. Getting lean up in here. Yeah, it's pretty fun. But what I've noticed last week, it was really interesting. I did yoga. It was like Tuesday through Friday, I believe. And I did not work out. I did not go lift weights. I did not go train during those 4 days. It was just timing wasn't right, and yoga was doing it for me. So I noticed that Friday afternoon I was feeling pretty just Sally. Like, I was feeling pretty whiny. I was just like, I wasn't like my normal happy self. Like, shit was going on. And so I was like, I just need to go work out. I need to go train. So Saturday morning, got up. First thing I did, went to the gym, and I deadlifted. Now, deadlifting, so there's training and then there's lift. I say training, I'm referring to working out, lifting weights, doing that type of exercise. Okay, so when I say training, that's what I'm talking about. Now, the energy in training, the energy in working out is a very masculine type of energy. It's a very, get pissed off, get fired up, fucking lift some weights, throw some iron around and get shit done, okay? Where yoga, even Bikram yoga, which is probably one of the more challenging ones, you've got Ashtanga, that's a very upper body-based challenging yoga, and a lot of vinyasas too. They're all very challenging for yoga. However, yoga is much more, to me personally, it's much more of a feminine exercise. That's why you see mostly women doing yoga, but I think it's great for men and dudes to do yoga, because I've had so many great benefits from it, and I've seen and met a lot of guys who have had great benefits from it. So, point is, yoga really addresses the feminine side of our energy, the feminine side of our bodies, the feminine side of movement. That's why when forward bends and backward bends, you'll notice that, especially in backward bends, when you're doing a back bend, there's a lot of emotion coming up, okay? Emotion is a sign of feminine energy releasing, and that's why you see a lot of men walking around with those very stiff shoulders, and they're just tight, they're just stiff. It's because they're so locked out of their feminine that they're not able to move, they're not able to flow. And that's why when you see like a female yoga instructor, or shouldn't have to be a yoga instructor, I'll use that as kind of, they're very flowing, they're very flexible, they do so much yoga that they've gotten so far into their feminine side. Now, same thing would happen, they're not that strong, they probably can't lift a shit ton of weight yet. If they wanted to, I'm sure they could get there. But that's the difference in it. So what I found that works very well for me is finding a good balance between the two. Now, what I've found, and this is the second time in my life that I've done a really consistent yoga every day, training very consistently, and what I found that I can do yoga every single day, but I need to train at least 3 days a week, 4 or 5 days a week for sure, to help balance out that masculine energy. Otherwise, I just feel like a wuss. Okay, so, and then deadlifts too. I chose deadlifts for a specific reason. One, I needed to do some leg work, so that was one of the it was 50-50. I needed to do the leg work, but then also when you do a big power movement like that, when you do a deadlift, when you do any type of Olympic lift, you are evoking a very strong, forceful, masculine movement, okay? You're really you're pushing, pulling, creating a lot of force, a lot of movement in that, and it's a very strong, power-evoking movement and lift. So I knew I needed some of that, so that's what I did. So take this information. I invite you to address and assess, become aware of what's working for you and how you can make it better. How is it going to get any better than this? Ask yourself that question in your training and see what you can do. Just notice these subtle differences that you can apply to your training to help yourself become stronger, become better, and enjoy more out of life. That's all for now. Peace. See you.